Hello dear friends, in last video we discussed some concepts related to refraction of light. Now I would like to consider applications of refraction of light. What are the applications related to this refraction of light? For example, in day-to-day life we are commonly observing the concept of refraction. For example, if you consider one coin, if you drop the coin into the bucket, so that bucket is filled with the water. If you observe the coin appears to be raised in a upward direction. For example, this is one container. So this container is filled with the water. So here at the bottom of the container, one coin is there. If you observe this coin from the rarer medium here, for example, water is act as a denser medium, person is in a rarer medium. The ray of light is moving from that denser medium to a rarer medium. The ray of light is moving from that denser medium to a rarer medium. In that situation, the ray of light will get bent away from the normal line. The ray of light will get bent away from the normal line here. For example, if you retrace this refracted light, so here that image will be formed. So the coin appears to be shifting the position when we observe from that one medium to a other medium. For example, coin is in a denser medium, observer is in a rarer medium. If you observe the coin from the rarer medium, this coin appears to be shift in its position. So the reason for the shift in the position of the object is refraction of light. Now mathematically I need to focus that. So at what distance the object will get shift. So this shift depends on what are the factors. So in order to understand all such things, I will give mathematical approach for this refraction of light. For example, now I would like to focus that when the object is in a denser medium, in first case, when object is in denser medium, so what is the equation for normal shift I need to determine here. For example, so this is one glass surface, or you can consider this is one container filled with the water. For example, object is in denser medium. When the object is in denser medium, for example, here that one object is there, object is in denser medium. Let the ray of light is traveling from the denser medium to a rarer medium. One ray of light is traveling along a straight line. It doesn't obey the Snell's law at normal incidence here. So this ray of light is moving along a straight line only, and another ray of light is hits to the interface at point B here. So this one will be a angle of incidence. I would like to draw one normal line here. Sorry. So this will be a normal line. Point B here. So whenever the ray of light is moving from that denser medium to a rarer medium, the ray of light will get bent away from the normal. So this ray of light will get bent away from the normal. So this will be a angle of incidence and this will be angle of refraction here. For example, if I retrace this refracted light, for example, B to C is one refracted light. Now I would like to retrace this refracted light. For example, if you retrace this refracted light, so the refracted light BC and AD will get meet at one point here. For example, these two light will get meet at one point here. For example, here object is there, here interface, air to water interface is there. So distance between A to O is real depth. Real depth of the object is A to O. So I will represent this real depth by a symbol D here. So when you observe this coin, the coin appears to be shift at a certain distance here. Now apparent depth is distance from A to I is apparent depth. So distance between A to I is apparent depth. So this apparent depth is represented by the symbol D dash for my convenience. So this symbol is represented by d dash here. For example, if this is angle of refraction, so this will be a angle of incidence I consider here. Okay. So if it is I means, so this one is also I. If it is R means, so this is also R here. So from the Snell's law, N1 sin I is equal to N2 into sin R. N1 sin of I is equal to N2 into sin of R. So for small angle, sin theta is equal to tan theta. So from the mathematics I will take, so for small angle sin theta is equal to tan theta. So sin I will take it as a tan I, and sin R I will take it as a tan R here. So N1 into sin I angle, so from the triangle OAB, so tan I opposite by adjacent. Opposite means AB here, adjacent means AO. So tan of I is equal to AB by AO. Similarly, tan of R, I, A and B. So from the triangle IAB, so tan of R is equal to AB by AI. AB by AI here. AB will get cancelled out. N1 into distance between A to O is real depth. So that I will represent by the symbol D here, and N2 by A to I. So the distance A to I is apparent depth, that distance is D dash. So for example, object is in rarer medium. In which medium I will place the object, that medium I will take it as a first medium. So that water having refractive index N. And observer is in a rarer medium. For the rarer medium or air medium, refractive index is 1. For example, N1 value is N. In generally, N by D, it is equal to refractive index in case of that air or water is 1, D dash. So N is equal to D by D dash here. So one more formula for the refractive index, where D is nothing but a real depth, D dash is nothing but a apparent depth. So refractive index is equal to real depth divided by apparent depth here. So look at here, where D dash I said as a apparent depth. So what is the apparent depth value here? D dash is equal to D by N here. So D dash is equivalent to a D by N. So now I will calculate how much shift is exist here. So that shift we can call it as a normal shift here. For example, actually object is at point O here, so or at the bottom of the container. So this object is appears to rise upward direction. How much shift is exist when you observe this object in case of a rarer medium? Object is in denser medium and observer is in a rarer medium. Observer is in a rarer medium, object is in denser medium. How much shift is exist I need to calculate. So normal shift is equal to real depth minus of apparent depth here. So normal shift means O to I here. So real depth minus apparent depth. Real depth minus apparent depth will give the shift in the position of the object here. So normal shift is equal to real depth minus apparent depth. What is the real depth value here? D. Minus apparent depth value is D dash is equal to D by N. So if it is D by N means normal shift is equal to D into 1 minus of 1 by N. What is the equation for normal shift here? Normal shift is equal to D into 1 minus of 1 by N here. So what is the equation for normal shift when the object is in denser medium? Normal shift is equal to D into 1 minus of 1 by N here, where D is nothing but a real depth, or you can take it as a thickness of the glass slab, where N is nothing but a refractive index here. Hope you understand my words here. So when the object is in denser medium, apparent depth value D dash is equal to real depth divided by refractive index. Normal shift is equal to D into 1 minus of 1 by N here. For example, instead of that single glass, so composite glass slabs are present. For example, I will consider the different glass slabs. these different glass slab having different kind of refractive index. Then what is the equation for apparent depth and normal shift here? For example, composite glass slab here. Composite glass slab. So in case of that composite glass slab, I will consider number of glasses here, or water having different or liquid having different kind of refractive index. For example, so first glass having refractive index N1, its thickness is D1, and another glass is attached to this one, its refractive index is N2, and this distance is D2 I will consider, and another similarly. So this is refractive index N3. For example, two glass slabs having refractive index N1 and N2, and bottom water is placed or another liquid is placed, its refractive index is N3 and its thickness is D3. Then what is the apparent depth value here? So apparent depth is equivalent to a real depth by refractive index. So apparent depth, total apparent depth means real depth D1 by N1 plus of D2 by N2 plus of D3 by N of 3. For composite glass slab, what is the apparent depth value here? Apparent depth value D dash is equal to D1 by N1 plus D2 by N2 plus D3 by N3 here. For example, what is the normal shift value here? Similarly, normal shift formula is D into 1 minus of 1 by N plus of D2 1 minus of 1 by N2 plus so on. So this is the required equation for composite glass slab. So in next case, when object is in rarer medium, what is the equation for apparent depth and normal shift? So next one is when object is in rarer medium. When object is in rarer medium. So look at here, when object is in rarer medium, for example, here one water container is there. Suppose one person is swimming in this container, he is observing that outside object. Where is that observer here? Observer is in denser medium. Where is the object here? So object is in a rarer medium. For example, one bird is flying here, one person is swimming under the water, that person is observing this bird. So for that person, so whether the bird seems like a more than actual height or less than actual height, I need to calculate here. For example, here one object is placed. So this object, so the ray of light is traveling normal to the incidence. So the ray of light will not get deviate here. So distance from the object to the interface here. So that distance is real depth. So that will be value D here. And one more ray of light, let me falls on the surface here, interface, that is B. So whenever the ray of light is traveling from that rarer medium to a denser medium, the ray of light will get bent towards the normal. Suppose that glass slab or container is not there, means this ray of light is traveling along a straight line. Because of the presence of this glass slab or container, the ray of light will get bent. So this is angle of refraction and this will be a angle of incidence. For example, if I retrace this refracted light, so if I retrace the refracted light, if I retrace this refracted light, it will get meet at one point here. So here that image will be formed. So this distance I can consider as the apparent depth here. So what the distance is here? Distance between A and I is apparent depth. Distance between A and O is real depth. So real depth I am going to be represented by the letter D here. Apparent depth is D dash here. So if the person is swimming under the water, if he look at the outside object, for that person object distance will be greater than the actual distance. So look at here, when the object is in rarer medium, then apparent depth value will be greater than the real depth value. So look at here, when the object is in rarer medium, so apparent depth value will be greater than the real depth. So apparent depth value is greater than the real depth when object is in rarer medium. In last case, if the object is in denser medium, so in that case apparent depth value is less than the real depth when the object is in denser medium, and when object is in rarer medium, apparent depth value is greater than the real depth. Again, from the Snell's law, n1 tan I directly I will take here, and n2 into tan of r here, n1 into, so tan of I, so AB by AO, AB by AO here, n2 into tan of r, so this is also act as the angle of refraction, AB by AI, AB by AI here, n1 by AO, it is equal to n2 by AI. So in which medium if I place the object, so that medium I will take it as the n1. Okay, listen here, object is in rarer medium or air medium. For rarer medium or air medium, its value is 1, refractive index n1. Object is in rarer medium, its value is 1. A to O is nothing but a real depth and n2 value is n. So observer is in a denser medium and object is in rarer medium, so this is d dash. So d dash is nothing but a apparent depth here. So apparent depth is equal to n into real depth. So what is the apparent depth value here when the object is in rarer medium? If the object is in rarer medium, apparent depth value d dash is equal to n into d. So normal shift, real depth minus apparent depth or apparent minus real depth here. So apparent depth value is greater than the real depth, means normal shift is apparent depth minus of real depth here. What's the value of apparent depth? N into d. Real depth is d. So normal shift in case of the object is in rarer medium, d into n minus of 1. So look at here, normal shift formula, d is equal to, n, normal shift is equal to d into n minus of 1, where d is nothing but a thickness of the glass slab, height of the tank we will consider, where n is nothing but a refractive index here. So in case of a refraction of light, I will consider that apparent depth and real depth concept here. For example, so hope you understand here. In case of that object is in denser medium, in that situation real depth is greater than the apparent depth. Okay, what is the formula for that apparent depth here? Apparent depth is equal to real depth divided by refractive index here, and normal shift value is d into 1 minus of 1 by n. So this equation is applicable when the object is in denser medium. Suppose when the object is in rarer medium, in that situation apparent depth value is greater than the real depth value. So in this situation, what is the equation for that apparent depth here? Apparent depth is equal to n into real depth. So normal shift is equal to, what is the equation for normal shift? So normal shift is equal to d into n minus of 1. So related to these one, we will solve some numerical. You may get that better idea about the normal shift. For example, a bird is in air at a height y from the surface of water. For example, here one water surface is there. Here one bird is flying. So this bird is at a distance y from the water surface. A fish is at a depth x from the, at a distance x below the surface of water. For example, here one fish is there and this fish is at a distance or at a depth x from below the water surface, then I need to calculate apparent distance of fish from the water. Which thing I need to calculate here? Apparent distance or apparent depth, apparent distance of fish from the water. So from the water and fish, what is the apparent distance? So for example, in order to solve this one, first I would like to consider that so for apparent distance of fish from the water surface. For example, here that one bird is there. So that bird is at a distance y from the water surface, and here that one fish is there. This fish is at a distance x from the water surface here. First I would like to consider that apparent depth when the object is in denser medium. Fish is in denser medium, object is in a denser medium. Object is in a denser medium. What is the formula to calculate the apparent depth here? D dash is equal to d by n. So apparent distance d dash is equal to d by n, where refractive index of water they mention as a n. So what is the distance from the water surface to fish here? That distance is x, and this distance refractive index is n. So apparent height from the water surface is x by n, and from the bird, what is the apparent distance here? From the bird here, from the water surface x by n, from the bird d double dash, it is equal to, what is the distance from that bird to water surface? Y plus of, what's the apparent depth here? X by n here. What is the equation, or what is the value of the apparent depth from the bird here? Y plus of x by n here. So related to this one, if they given the value, suppose if they give certain kind of value here, for example, the next question, distance from the bird to water surface is 36 centimeter, and from the water surface to fish is 24 centimeter. Refractive index of water is 4 by 3, and they may ask the question like so: find the distance of fish from the bird. First question, distance of fish from the bird. Distance of fish from the bird here. From the bird. Fish is in a denser medium. When the object is in a denser medium, what is the formula to calculate the apparent depth? So d dash is equal to d by n here. So apparent depth is d value. What is the distance here? So distance value is 24 centimeter. Apparent distance of fish from the bird, first one, for 24 centimeter. And refractive index of water, what is the formula? D by n here. Water refractive index is 4 by 3 here. So here. So d dash is equivalent to 18 centimeter. From the water surface, what's the distance here? 18 centimeter. From the bird, 18 plus of 36. So I think you are following here. So look at here. If the fish is under the water at a distance of 24 centimeter, if you observe this fish from the outer surface of the water, means from the rarer medium, so there exists a shift in the position. So that object is at a distance of 18 centimeter from the surface of the water. But they asked from the bird. So from the water surface to bird, what's the distance here? 36 centimeters. So 18 plus of 36. So from the distance of fish from the bird they asked. From the water means 18 centimeters. From the bird. From the bird, it is equal to 18 plus of 36. So this one is 54 centimeter. What's the distance here? 54 centimeter. In the second case, if they ask the question, distance of bird from fish, what will be your answer? Distance of bird from fish here. So distance of bird. So bird is in rarer medium. So if the object is in rarer medium, what is the formula to determine the apparent depth here? So d dash is equal to n into d. N means refractive index of water. So bird is at a distance from the water surface 36 centimeter. So d dash is equal to 48 centimeter. So if the object is in rarer medium, if the observer is in denser medium, for example, observer is in denser medium, so actual height is 36 centimeter, but it looks as a 48 centimeter from the water surface. From the fish, what's the distance here? Fish is at a depth of 24 centimeter. So from the fish, so total height is 48 plus of 24, 58, 68, 72. The next question. A bird is flying over a swimming pool at a height 2 meter from the water surface. So look at here. One bird is flying over a swimming pool at a height 2 meter from the water surface. So here one bird is there. This bird is at a distance of 2 meter from the water surface. If the bottom is perfectly reflecting surface, so here swimming pool bottom is perfectly reflecting surface. So it is perfectly reflecting surface, and depth of the swimming pool is 1 meter. So depth of the swimming pool is 1 meter here. Then distance of final image of bird by itself is, so which thing they ask determine? Distance of final image by bird itself means, so this is the bird where the final image is going to be formed here. The distance between object and the image I need to calculate here. So look at here. So they mention bird is flying at a distance of 2 meter from the water surface, and depth of the swimming pool is 1 meter they mention, and bottom is perfectly reflecting surface, and refractive index of the water is 4/3. So they asked to determine that final image. So let me read once again. Then final distance. So then the distance of final image of the bird by itself. From the bird to the image, what is the total distance yet to be determined here? For example, so object is in rarer medium. If the object is in rarer medium, first I would like to determine the apparent depth. So what is the formula here? If the object is in rarer medium, n into d. So object is in rarer medium, n into d means refractive index of water is 4/3. Distance here 2 meter. So 8/3 meter here. So this is the real depth, and apparent depth will be 8/3 meter here. From the surface of water, apparent depth will be 8/3 meter. They mention that bottom is perfectly reflecting one, so it is act like a plane mirror here. So then what is the distance from this object to the plane mirror here? So this object to the plane mirror 8/3 is there, and here 1 meter is there. So distance of bird from the bottom is, so d dash, so d1 dash, this one d1 dash is equal to, so d1 dash is equal to 8/3 plus of 1, so that is 11/3 meter. So distance from this bird to the reflecting surface is 11/3 meter here. What's the distance here? 11/3 meter. It means that object distance is 11 by 3 meter. So from the plane mirror, object distance is 11 by 3 meter, means image distance is also 11 by 3 meter here. What's the image distance here? Image distance is also 11 by 3 meter here. So this distance you may name it as a D2 dash. So object distance is 11 by 3 and image distance is also 11 by 3. Now this image is act as a virtual object for the water surface. So from the plane mirror or from the bottom of the container, so from the bottom of the container, here image will be formed, and this image is act as a virtual object for the water surface. Now this virtual object is in a denser medium here. So if this virtual object is in denser medium, means from the surface of the water to this virtual object, what's the distance here? So this height is 11 by 3 and this one is 1 meter here. So D3 dash is equal to, so here this is the second case, so D3 dash is equivalent to 11 by 3 plus of 1. So that is 14 by 3 meter here. So from the water surface to this virtual object, total distance is 11 by 3 meter here. So then apparent depth, when the object is in denser medium, now the object is in denser medium, is it? So when the object is in a denser medium, so apparent depth is, D by N here, or D3 dash by N. D3 dash value is 14 by 3 here. Refractive index of water is 4 by 3. So 7 by 2 meter. Where the final image will form here? Final image will form at a distance of 7 by 2 meter from the surface of the water. From the surface of the water, at what distance image will form here? 7 by 2 meter. From the bird, what's the total distance here? From the bird, 7 by 2 plus of 2 meter. So from the bird, so that distance is equal to 7 by 2 plus of 2. So that is 11